Disclaimer, this video is not to get you to like or dislike Nicki Minaj. At the end of the day, you're gonna form your own opinion. This video is just to put together a factual timeline of events. So just take that into consideration as you watch and form your own opinion. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Next Door. And today, I am here to talk about all the events that have happened thus far involving Nicki Minaj, why she's been trending, and just everything going on, as well as the mess that's been happening with the super freaky girl, Queen Mix. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thank y'all so much for stopping by and just seeing my type of commentary. Be sure to like, thumbs this video up, and let's just get started with my thoughts. If you don't know, Nicki Minaj released a song called Super Freaky Girl. This song is a cover to Rick James' song, She's a Very Freaky Girl. You know, that song, and it was highly anticipated. She released a snippet of it, and it was going viral on TikTok, and everybody was ready to hear it, right? So boom, she released it. It went #1, cool. VMAs came. She got the Video Vanguard Award, in which if you want to, you can check out my top 5 Nicki Minaj VMA moments here. But yeah, she got the Vanguard Award. She performed Super Freaky Girl. Everything was cool. Now, Nicki Minaj did release a remix to Super Freaky Girl, and it was the Roman remix. So about a week ago, Nicki Minaj announced that the Queen mix was coming out. Now, the Queen mix was featuring 5 other female rappers, and they was ranging from different locations. That's what the promo had in the promo picture, right? So these rappers were ranging from the areas of Miami, New York, Atlanta, Chicago, and Boston, but nobody knew who was gonna be on it. Because of that, obviously it caused a lot of excitement, because it's like, who's she gonna put on the song? Now, people were speculating, and people had their thoughts about who they wanted, but still created some type of buzz. Now, the night of the single releasing, Nicki did do a Queen radio. On the radio, it was a little cute, you know, she had Booth DJing the time. She had special guest Khalid pop up, and he was in the building. We were just talking about, you know, the single, the girls that she put the verse in, shit, she just couldn't stop listening to it. She liked it. And that's how we started seeing who was gonna be on it. Because the single didn't get released till like 3 o'clock that morning. Issues with the label, that's another story. First person who she was talking to was Bia. And that's how we heard Bia was on the song, because they played her verse. JT was next, who she called. We heard JT first, and then we was like, okay, JT gonna be on the song. So after that, then the rest was revealed, and it was revealed that Akbar, Katie Got Bands, and Malibu Mitch were the other female rappers to be on there. Now, this next point is very important for the progression of this story. Nicki stated on Queen Radio that she had planned and would like to do a part 2 to Super Freaky Girl. She wanted to branch out and work with other girls. This version was people who she just felt good vibes, good energy with, and that congratulated her on various events. That's out of Nicki's mouth on why she chose what she chose. So the fans liked it, and if you liked it, you like it. If you didn't, you did it. That's cool. Everybody's gonna have their opinion on the song. That's okay. But here's where problems started erupting. Tweets from different artists was being tweeted out. Now, I say allegedly because at the internet, we still don't know. Nobody was tagged, nobody was mentioned, nobody verbatim said anything. And you know, it's a saying, if it's not directed, it's not respected, meaning if you don't mention me, I'm just not gonna respond to it. But if we're going based off the Shade Room post, the Shade Room did include a post talking about the drama going on, and they included screenshots of tweets from Coil Ray, a rapper named Lakia, and Asian Doll. And basically, if you go off the narrative, it was saying how they was upset about this. Now, we have no clue if their tweets was even remotely tied into the Super Freaky Girl remix. It could be speculated, but it's a lot of things that could be speculated. My personal opinion, if it was never directed. So a lot of people, and I'm not gonna say the bars, I'm not gonna say fan, I'm just gonna say people, because that's just what it is, ran with a narrative. But however, they have every right to vent out their frustration on their own individual platform. If you wanna talk about the sky is blue, that's your platform. You wanna talk about if you're mad, that's your platform. If you wanna talk about whatever, that's your Twitter, that's your whatever, you can talk about that, but put a pin in that, because that's very important. Now, an issue that prompted a lot of things was that particular Shade Room post. I posted all the girls tweeting what they was tweeting, and then it included a tweet of Nicki saying, I hope y'all stay mad. She had an issue with the Shade Room because, like she said, that tweet in particular was tweeted out way before any of this other mess. So she didn't like the way how it felt like she was directing or sending anything to them girls. That particular response was to like the critic. It was to the people who was discrediting and criticizing her for choosing the people that she wanted to be on her feature. Because folks was like, why she choose Akbar? Why she choose them? Or she should have chosen people better. She only chose these girls because they lower than her. Like, it just was a crazy narrative being pushed out there. And Nicki was just like, I hope y'all stay mad. So Nicki was like, forget y'all, like I'm choosing who I want to choose to be on this song. But Nicki didn't like that and she went off in the comment section. She basically said like this was like a false narrative, like y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, blah, blah, blah. So that's what she went on her story and she announced an impartial Queen Radio that was going to be out later on that evening. Now to the other girls' defense, I believe they did come out and was like, this has nothing to do with that, like I'm just talking and yeah. So Queen Radio happened, and which I tuned in, I listened to it, and she said a lot in that broadcast. I wish people would have sat and just listened to the whole radio interview because it was all over the spectrum. But you could just see that she was venting her frustration on, let's take the pen out, her platform. She got on her radio station, her radio show, and vented how she felt about everything going on in the industry like everybody else. Now, Nicki didn't mention nobody's name during that radio broadcast because for one, it's not necessarily anybody's business per se. And for two, she knew that like that would just cause more of an uproar. She talked about her experiences through her lens. She talked about at the end of the day, she don't owe anybody a feature. She talked about how she doesn't owe anything to anybody. And like a lot of these new coming rappers or these new people, they feel so entitled by stuff. She made a point and she said she was a man and she hit the pinnacles and the career highlights that she did at her age, she would be the president of something like Jay-Z is. But because she's a woman, all she gets is disrespect. She talks about all these people that be wanting her for features or doing pretty much the bare minimum. And like I said, this is from her lens. They can talk about how she know how like certain people within the industry, they manipulate the narrative. Like in public, they make it seem as though like they mess with her and they're like all friends and all that stuff like that. But behind closed doors, she either seen or know about times that they either talked about her or did whatever. Like she stated an incident where like she knew for a fact that this one person she never mentioned, we don't know who it could be, so we don't know. But Beyonce sent her some flowers, right? And Beyonce and Nicki posted onto her story, and then somebody else sent her some flowers. And Nicki was like, nah, I'm not even gonna post it because they know that, oh, they see me posting Beyonce flowers, and then they can just post my flowers, show that we're cool. Like, no. And mind you, Nicki never said he or she was just like they, speaking out in general. She talked about a particular individual who got upset by her. She was upset with her because she felt like she was trying to sabotage the song they had together. Now, you can put two and two together, but like I said, Nicki never said no name. Like she said, she collaborated with someone, they released out a song, music video, all that stuff, right? And then shortly after that, she released her own personal song, We Go Up. That particular person she collaborated with felt as though Nicki was trying to backstab or sabotage their project. And allegedly she went and was kikiing with rappers that Nicki not cool with talking about her. And Nicki said that she saw that. Nicki also talked about, she was like, how would you feel if your favorite rapper, if you found that they was doing voodoo? And she knew that this person was trying to do voodoo on me.
What if one of your favorite rappers went and did voodoo? Like actually went to a voodoo person on multiple occasions. And so fucking dumb, went talking about it, not only texting about it, but went talking about it to people and didn't know that somebody that was in air reach, that knows me very well, won't say how. Would you still like that person? Y'all so motherfucking stupid and clueless. Y'all probably still think that person is cool.
But an instant where this one particular person was trying to get her to drink. And during this time, she was trying to get pregnant, thought she was pregnant. It was, I don't want to risk it. But the person told her, well, you can just go to the clinic and take it for how you want to take it. Now, people had their speculations of who they thought Nicki was talking about. And people was going on Twitter, like, you know, adding people and stuff like that. And they was like, that's not true. I do blame Twitter for like taking it a step further. I feel like people wanted to know so bad that it was missing the point. This is just her venting out her frustration to her fans on her platform. She also mentioned the point like how people is confused as to why she put JT on the song, but like she said, JT apology publicly and privately was one that she felt was sincere. She also mentioned something about a Real Housewives story and how it was a part of a particular show and they brought in a lady who shall remain nameless to the show and interviewed her about like allegations regarding her husband. Now, Nicki felt some type of way about this and she threw shots at the lady talking about something.
They wanted ratings. And the next thing that happened to them, they were canceled. And now this lady is on one of the Real Housewives talking about, leave my son alone. Don't leave comments under my son's page. Bitch, if you can't feel this, stand a motherfucking heat. Get the fuck out the kitchen, bitch. Do you care about my motherfucking son, bitch? Did you care about my motherfucking son, hoe? I see why that white man left you, bitch. Disgusting.
Now, a lot of people was like, Nicki took it too far, but I just feel like you never know what you would do if you're in that situation and your family is on the line. During that whole situation, that lady was going around making different tours and just stopping by, stating her stories and experience about a situation with Nicki Minaj's husband. This for a video to come out of her saying that she was allegedly lying about the situation or exaggerating it. Regardless of what she said, it's still something that's detrimental to both of their brands. So Nicki Lynn, she was like, this is something that's gonna come back on not only me, but my family, as well as my son, but it was okay. When it's your family, you want us to feel sorry for you. Nicki was just like, get out of here. Not saying it's wrong or right, because I know on TikTok that I was trying to eat me alive. And honest, every party involved could be wrong to a certain extent. Like, let's just be real. Being a Nicki fan since the 7th grade, it's been plenty of times I had to personally call out Nicki and be like, Nicki, you doing a little bit too much, really bad. But like someone made a good point. If we were to put our lives on a spectrum as big as some of these artists, we would be canceled for a lot of stuff as well. So that's something to take into consideration. Yeah, at the end of that Queen radio though, and this is what everybody just seemed to like forget, Nicki stated like, listen, I don't have any hate in my heart for nobody. Like, I'm happy, I'm good, like I'm okay. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not upset with nobody. This is just to be expected within the industry, but it's okay. She wished everybody the best, and yeah. Now, of course, social media and the blogs and whatever, they report on what they want to report, and they make the headlines for what they want to make the headlines about. They posted various things as if Nicki was taking shots at somebody. From me listening to it, she never said nobody name. Now, the Barbs, they go to war for Nicki, okay? And on Twitter, they was like, going left and right attacking people. To the media, you would just see, oh, they're attacking this people. But they attacked this one person who was basically accusing Nicki Minaj of doing, I don't know if I can say it, but it's the opposite of Pepsi. Now, I'm not saying that's right because I think they did release all her information. As Nicki said, I ain't never had to do coke. You could test my hair. You could do any type of test you want to take. Whatever drugs she done she done rapped about it in her song. Also, I just found this out. I just want to post some of the things that this lady was allegedly writing and posting onto her public platform. Now, I did cross out some of the wording in there to keep it private and just to keep it clean. But these are just some of the stuff that she was saying. It's kind of just like disturbing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So as of today, Nicki has served the lady, like I think they finna go to court. It's a lawsuit. Nicki about to sue a lot of people. This is the point of the video, and the point that I want to get out there is that yes, Nicki has done a lot of stuff that could be problematic. Nicki said on the live that I have made a lot of mistakes. God knows I have made a lot of mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm learning. I'm doing better and stuff like that. But the whole reason why I wanted to make this video because I just wanted to be like, you can have your opinion on Nicki. Like, I get it. Nicki's not everybody's cup of tea. The way Nicki present herself, stuff like that, everybody might be turned off about it. But it was just kind of weird just seeing all the social media dragging her and all the social media just like kind of turn against Nicki from doing what pretty much everybody else does, venting her frustration. And we want to be honest, a lot of these rappers, artists, stars, at whatever, they go live, they vent their frustration and talk about their feelings on Twitter, and it's like, oh, I feel you, or whatever. But when Nicki do, age is always coming up, or she needs to act like this when she's literally just defending herself. Like Nicki said, she don't speak on every shot that's thrown her way. If we want to be honest, they've been taking shots to each other for the longest through their music, but it's through the music. It's never at someone. It's never mentioned. It's never like, it's shot. And it's rap. It should be like that. Like, you should take a little dibble and dabble or whatever. You should walk into the rap game confident. You should walk in like, I'm the best, blase, blase. Like, Nicki recognized that. But I was just confused because I was like, one, they couldn't have listened to the stream. And two, a lot of these rappers been doing the same thing. And then I can't tell you who to like. I can't tell you who to stand. I can't tell you who to make your favorite artist or whatever. That's up to you, and that's your God-willing choice. What I'm saying is, rumors are rumors, facts are facts. I'd rather talk about the facts and then let you form your own opinion and just let everybody run off with a certain narrative. Because I just feel like that's not fair. And I feel like Nicki Minaj fans on the bar, they get a lot of backlash, and it's like, oh, they do the most. But we have to keep in mind, fan bases in general are toxic, like all over. Whether you're the Navy, the Beehive, because I know they mentioned a lot of times Beyonce would never, Rihanna would never. You have to remember, they have before in the past. Not to bring them into comparison because this has nothing to do with them, but the fandoms, when they ride for a fan, they ride for a fan. I would hate for y'all to see how the K-pop community get that. Like, yeah, Nicki ain't right with everything. I'm gonna get on to her later. However, can't just fault her for expressing her thoughts and beliefs through her opinion. Especially after coming from doing the queen mix of something that was supposed to be of her trying to put on some other female rappers and just like collaborate with them. What do y'all think about this video? What do y'all think about this whole situation as a whole? Please put your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to read them. And yeah, you guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.